Black women, we own 2.7 million businesses in the United States. We start them faster than anyone else, but the average revenue of Black-owned women businesses is something around $24,000 a year. Now, let's compare that to the average for white-owned businesses, which is over $600,000. We know that that gap is not about effort, not about intelligence, and it's definitely not about ambition. What it is about is access. And it's why I built the Prism Effect. So I'm going to tell you exactly what the Prism Effect is, who it's for, and why I believe that it is so important that I created the Prism Effect. Stay with me. Welcome or welcome back. This whole movement exists for one reason and one reason only: to help Black and brown women entrepreneurs build businesses that focus on their mindset, their wellness, and their business so that these businesses are profitable, peaceful, and powerful, to say the least. And that's what we all really want. Am I right? Peaceful, profitable businesses. Yes? Yes. This channel, this brand, this entire movement exists for one reason. And so today I'm pulling back the curtain on the Prism Effect, what it is, why it exists, and whether you feel it's for you. So let's go ahead and jump right in. A few years ago, I found myself at this crossroad. And, I'd be sitting in the room with these brilliant educated, driven women building real businesses. And every single one of us had the same running theme. We are tired. We are exhausted. And not that good kind of tired, like, listen, I done built this thing. It's making $10 million, $20 million. I'm tired. No, I'm talking about the other kind of tired. The kind where we are tired of there's only one way to win, and it's to outwork your counterparts. And so we do. And we still are falling behind. And so I looked around this room. I looked at the clients that I have been working with, and it was evident that we didn't have a problem with hustling, because we can hustle with the best of them. There was a problem with us, right? Are we well? And there was a problem with the ecosystem. We didn't need another 5 a.m. course, right? Or course telling us to wake up at 5 a.m. We needed a place where we could go for connection, for business strategy, to take our mental health seriously, to take our wellness seriously, all at the same time. Because for us, those things are not separate. And to be honest, they never have been. And that's the exact reason that the Prism Effect was born. Why a prism? Where did she get this name? Why a prism? Da-da-da. Have you ever taken the time to look up what the word prism means? What is a prism? A prism takes ordinary light and refracts it into something that is brilliant. And that light that was always there, the prism is just revealing it. And so that's what I believe in with the women that this podcast looks to serve, the women that I serve in the community. It's that the brilliance is already in you. And so what my job to do is to build an ecosystem that can help us to refract that. And it's why I have Prism Effect standing on 3 pillars. Business. We help you with building your business, your marketing, right? Positioning you as an authority already. Strategy, content, visibility. It's the brilliance method that I created. And then, of course, mindset. Because you cannot out-strategize if you are misaligned in your belief system. You need to do the inner work so that the outer work can hold. And that's the truth. And then most importantly, what I really, really love focusing on is the wellness. Because we're tired. We are tired. And a tired woman, we cannot build a legacy. So we need to rest. We need to be realigned so that we can create sustainable success. And we're not wanting to create these like as luxuries or Instagram posts. We're making wellness a requirement. So the Prism Effect has 3 pillars: 1 ecosystem, 1 movement. And if I can be direct, quite frankly, about who this is for, because I've realized that this will not be for everyone, and that's okay. But if you happen to be Black or brown woman, somewhere between starting your business and scaling past those 6 figures, and you felt like business was not built for you. You're creating the blueprint as you go. This is for you. If you have found yourself tired of all the free content because it's giving you everything except the part that actually helps you move the needle, that's why this was created. It's for those of you who want to be in a room with women who are operating either at your level or above. How about being in community with women who are not heavy on the not threatened by your brilliance, but will also pour into you the same way that you have been pouring into others. It's for the woman who wants strategy and don't feel like she got to hustle every minute of every day, right? You have the vision, but you don't want to continue to have the burnout. You want to have the growth, but you don't want to have the growth and feel like you have to lose yourself in growing. I didn't say that you can't evolve. I said lose yourself. That's why the Prism Effect was created. So if that is you, I implore you to keep listening. And if it ain't, that's cool too, because I'd rather be precise than be popular. And so what does the Prism Effect offer you? It's quite simple, right? Of course, we have the podcast that you're listening to, but we also have the Prism Effect Live, which is our annual conference, 2 days, a VIP session, 1 day, and it's all about loving you as the business owner. We have experiential facilitations. It's not just another conference because I was tired of attending those where you sit in the chair for 8 hours, leave with a tote bag, and you take the cute pictures and woo, 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 and then you leave feeling all woo and good and da-da-da. No, it's for you to leave there with steps actually implemented. We have a dinner series that we do that is intimate, beautifully curated and designed, where the conversations are meant to actually go somewhere past the dinner. I've seen connections being made where some of the women are teaming up and being partners with each other, where they are teaming up and being sponsors for each other, where they're teaming up and just sharing referral sources. It's what the dinner series is for. Of course, we also have the private community, right? And this is where I like to say it's the heartbeat. It's where we started. It's where we were centered initially. Having a curated community for women that look like you, feel like you, understand the things that you go through inside and out, building businesses. It's where the work is happening in between events of seeing each other. And of course, our podcast, Her Business, Her Voice, free, always, for you, forever. That's the ecosystem. So if something stirred in you while I've been talking, understand that it is not by accident. That's the prism in you, recognizing the prism in this work. And so here's what you can do next. Subscribe to this channel, right? So you don't miss anything. Then go ahead and make sure that you check out the description so you can learn more about what's the next step past this podcast. So start with the podcast, check out some of the other episodes, get a little taste, join the community. And then if you need deeper work, we do have a curated CEO day where you work with a proven marketing and business strategist of 15 plus years to help you do some deeper work. And so if this is for you, I'll see you on the inside. This is the Prism Effect, where brilliance refracts into power. So we're focusing on your mindset, your wellness, and your business. Because after all, if you are not well, how can your business be? Until next time.